If you want to learn how to build future-proof games, you are in the right place because in this video, we are going to learn how to build Unreal Engine 5 game from scratch. I don't care if you are not a developer or you are beginners, but you know what? We are going to build our first game anyways. You will learn a lot and you will succeed in your games development industry for real. We are going to learn by cloning the popular games like Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact and much more. And this is the right time for you to change your life forever. So stick it to it and let's go. At this point right now, it means that you're planning to log in. Maybe. But let's start it. I'm not going to teach you how to download Unreal Engine 5, but please, there are lots of tutorials out there to download. So you just go to and you just download with Epic Game Store. And now let's move on to the next part. Okay, after you download it, you just have to move to Epic Game Store, and I want you to focus on just one section, that is go to library, and you don't want to get distracted from the other part, and then just download Unreal Engine. And in this video I'm going to teach you in Unreal Engine 5.3.2, but there is a newer version for you to download. And okay, let's launch it. Okay, now Unreal Engine project browser show up. The first thing that you have to do, you have to go to games over here and then go to third person template and just select the blueprint and just leave the setting like this, and you just naming the project whatever you want, but we are going to name SKS cloning. Okay, now the Unreal Engine project just open. It's time to build your first game. And the first thing that I'm going to show you is you just have to learn to move around. That is the most basic thing that you have to do. So I'm going to hide this browser by close minor tab and press the right mouse button to do the things like this, and just try to turn around WASD or E to fire up, Q to fire down, and let's try to interact with the object in our world. Okay, there's a small box like this. You can press the left mouse button and you just move freely like this, or just press the middle small circle over here to just like drag freely like this, or just press E to rotate the object, or to scale, or just you can, yeah, you have to figure it out. Yeah, huh? Oh, okay, it's like this. And there is a thing called, there's the things called outliner over here that is so all the actor in the world. You can try to interact with them from this panel. Yeah, and you can also pick this actor. Yeah, this is called the actor. And there's a thing called detail panel over here that you can modify the values like location over here, and you can even change the static mesh, which is a model. Yeah, you can press change like this. Okay, now it's turned into log. Yeah, from static to log. And also there's a material. Yeah, you can also change the material of the object. Press like this. Yeah, now it's turned to somehow, yeah, feel strange. I'm going to delete it. Yeah, and delete this object by press backspace or delete button. Okay, now there's a things called player start over here. You can place alternate P, or just click this green play button, and you will see the player that you can move and run like this. Okay, now there is was setting over here that you can modify something like how the game perform, like the game mode of the game, something like this that we will learn later. Okay guys, you have to focus on this part. There is a thing called content drawer that contains all the game's important assets that you will interact the most. Okay, just press content drawer over here. There is a folder called all. You can open it up and go to content, and there is a third person folder that contains the blueprints. Yeah, so this kind of folder are going to store game's most important, like coding and programming stuff of the characters or just the object in the games. And you can go to this part called third person and go to blueprint and just go to blueprint. This is called BP, third person character, and it is a blueprint class. Yeah, you can click it on. Waiting a second. Okay, it is loading. And this is called the blueprint third person character that contain all the player code stuff, like how players are going to perform or doing something in the games, like the movement stuff, how players are going to turn the camera around or something like this. And it is going to store in this called event graph. Yeah, you can check it. Like there's a called HR input action IA jump that when you press the spacebar, players are going to jump, and when complete, it's going to do some kind of stop jumping. Yeah, and there's also a thing called viewport that show the location of the camera that you see, how you will see the player in the game. Yeah, and there's a player over here, and there's a thing called capsule component that is a collision cylinder, and there's a thing called mesh character mesh that you can turn this into the other character model. Like I can turn it into escape menu and it's turned into like this, or I can revert back into the normal one. And also when you made a change in Unreal Engine project, also make sure to compile, paste control alternate, or just click compile over here and also save this asset, or you can also go to file and press save all. And let's go into more detail. There's called spring arm component that attached with follow camera. You can go to the detail panel over here and just scaling the target arm length for where the camera are going to place in. Yeah, and you can just try to run the games, and as you see now the camera is so close to the player. Yeah, yes. Boop. Now there's a thing called character movement that determine how character will move. Yeah, as the name say, you can modify the gravity scale or max acceleration of the player, or some kind of like max step height, max box speed, or jump set velocity. Now, okay, let's play along a little bit before move on to the next session. Let's turn this into 2000 and press compile. Okay, now okay, so high here. You can reset to the default value. Okay, now let's wrap up a little bit. We just learned how to navigate the viewport over here, and we just learned like the detail panel, how we can modify the actor value, and also learn that how to open your first blueprint from the folder and just modify the player data. Yeah, and that's it. Let's move on to the next section. It's time to create your first blueprint. Let's go to the content drawer. And the first thing that you can do is that you can create a new folder that you can follow. Yeah, go to new folder, and I'm going to name actor stuff. And let's go to the blueprint class over here and just paste the actor. I am going to name BP first actor. Okay, we are going to learn the fundamental concept of how to make your first blueprint actor. Let's go to blueprint first actor. Yeah, open it, and you will see some empty viewport like this and empty event graph. The first thing that we are doing that is going to add some component of this blueprint actor, and let's start it from create the first cube. Okay, and just compile, and we can do the things like this. Just drag it into the games, and also you can press Ctrl C, Ctrl V to duplicate it, or just press Ctrl and plus D to just instantly duplicate it like this. And you can press each blueprint actor and just modify it to have some unique property. Yeah, let's do some rotation and just set some material. Okay. Yeah, over here. Let's change to some shiny metal stuff like this. Okay, this is your first cube actor. It looks so empty, so let's me do something interesting. Okay, let's go back to the first actor. We are going to do some basic collision detection of this actor. What I mean by this is that when we are going to let our player, when walking like this and hit the actor, I will make it we will okay, the things that we are going to do is that when the player hit the object, we are going to destroy it. Yeah. Let's go to the blueprint event graph and just press the cube over here, and we have to add something called box collision, that it is going to detect the player when hitting the box. Yeah, let me move a little bit. Okay, let's scaling a little bit. Boop, boop. Now let's compile it and go to the event graph. You can click the right mouse button over here on the box collision, and you can add the event called on component begin overlap over here. And the things that you have to do is that let's see some. This is called the event blueprint. Over here you can see that there is a thing called E6, yeah, which is an execution, and all of this is a reference variable, and I will show you how it works. Yeah, okay, first on component begin overlap box, let me drag the other actor on the empty space and then type cast to BP third person character. Okay, the things and and what this do is that it's going to check by cast to the BP the person character, like checking that is it the person character, which is our player character that hitting the box, and then you just get this reference cube and press Ctrl and release the left mouse button over here, and you can drag it out into the empty space and type destroy. Actor destroy. Oh, okay. You can simply call destroy actor, and there is something called target, which is the target that you are going to destroy, which is a self. This self is mean, yeah, blueprint first actor, and just connect it like this, and then just compile and press save all. Now let's try running the games and hitting the box. Boop. Yo. Yeah, that's it. It's so simple. Just simple blueprint code, and you can just destroy the box like this. Now here is where the things get interesting. It's time to working with variables. Unreal Engine variables. Let's go. Make sure you are listening super carefully, because this is the fundamental things for blueprint stuff, and you have to listen carefully. Unreal Engine variables store the data that can be referenced, manipulated, or called by the other actor and passed between function and objects. Let's see how it works. Okay, let's start it by going to here, variables, and we are going to create a new variables. We are going to give each box the unique value, and we are going to create a new variables for all box. Go to press this small plus button, and we are going to name count, number count, and the default value is boolean. We are going to change it to integer. This integer, first you have to compile the variable first to see the value. Over here you can see that the count value have 0, and you can see the variable type that we turn from boolean. Boolean is something like true or false, and we change it to integer, which is a number. Yeah, and we are set the default to 0. Then we are going to give the box to show. Okay, we are going to make our box able to show the number above over here. Let's add the new component, create text render, and just move above a little bit, offset a little bit from the above. We can modify some change over here, like 0, and this is the where it started to get interesting. We can go to construction script over here, and then we can pull out the text render like this, and then we drag this node into the empty space, and we are going to set the new text value. Set value, and let's drag the count variable over here, and then drag it into this input offset text, and it will convert this integer into text variable and connect it with this set text, and then let's connect the execution to here and then compile. As you can see, there is a number above the box, and we can press the enter and then navigate to the detail panel. We can find, oh, I forgot something. Firstly, if you want to modify the value in this detail panel of the actor that we placed in the world, we have to go to the blueprint of blueprint first actor, and then go to our variable and press expose on spawn and instant editable, and then compile, save. Let's go back to the box, and you will see this default category, and you can increase the count variable. Here you can see that you can set the number for each box. Yeah, like this. Let's start the game. Okay, pretty nice. Now let's do something more interesting. We are going to create the score of the player, and when the player interact with the box, we will increase the score to the player. Let's see how we can do that. We are going to jump straight to the blueprint of the blueprint third person over here. Then go to the variables and just create a new variable called score, and set the variable type to integer and compile, save. After that, you have to go to blueprint first actor. We are going to do something called casting to other blueprint and get the reference variables from the person charter, then pull it into our blueprint first actor to do some update after the player interact with the box. Let's see how it's working. Yeah, so over here you can see that on component begin overlap box, and we already cast to blueprint third person charter, which is our own player charter. Then we can pull the variables that what we create. It's called score, like, yeah, you can call get score, and then you can also set score by drag. Boop. Okay, we are going to set score. Okay. Boop. And then let's drag the count variables to here, and then set score of the player. And let's see, let's compile and pay. Boop. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's print some message so that we can see what's going on. Yeah. Type print string over here, and drag this score variable to here. Compile, save, and play. Boop. Okay, now the score of player is 17, and then it goes back to 0, and then 3. Oh, we don't want that to happen. We want to increase the value each time the player is hitting the box. We can do that by firstly, just break the nodes. We can press alternate and then left click over here and then we can search for the thing add. Yeah, just type the plus button and choose operator add. Now we have to get the score up here. What we are doing over here is that we get the count variables of the box and then added sum with the score of the player. Then we set the new score of the player and then compile, save and pay. Now we can see that yeah, it's increasement normally like it should happen. Yeah. Now that you have mastered this is the part where everyone are waiting for. That is creating our player characters to do something. Now let's understanding the context of what we are going to do. So we are going to go to our player character and then attack a sword to a player. We are going to create a basic attacking grouping system and also creating player skill. Okay, let's keep moving on. We are going to do something interesting with AI tools. We are going to use AI generated 3D model website called lumaai.genie. Let's my AI.genie. This is a website that you can just typing some prompts and it can generate the AI model 3D models that you are looking for. Yeah, and this is my past creation and it is for over here. You can try out by going to lumalabs.ai/Jenny and just type something over here and it will generate the model that you want. Okay, I'm going to download my sword that I generate, and it can even use Unreal Engine and also set some quality of the model. Yeah, and we have to format with FBX file. Click download. Now we got the sword zip file to over here, and you have to import it to Unreal Engine. Going to content folder over here and just create. No, let's go to third person blueprint. Third person folder and create a new folder called weapon. Okay, now let's drag our FBX model file to Unreal Engine. Also, let me see some detail over here. I think we don't need to change some thing over here. We can just press the import all button. Okay, it shows some sword mesh, static mesh, and also I think I missed something. Okay, let's import the texture. Oh, and this is the texture of the sword that we also needed. Just copy and paste it into Unreal Engine. We got some base material. And what we are going to do over here is that we have to modify some material setting to make our sword look like this. Okay, let me open another content drawer. Content box. Okay, over here. So I'm going to this folder. Okay, to viewport and separate the window and just drag it into this material instance. Okay. And what I'm going to do a little bit is that just drag it RGB into base color and the texture sample over here. going to drag R into roughness, okay, like this, and then just apply it and press save all. Then when we're looking at our sword static mesh, we can see that there's got some texture. Yeah, now that you got a sword that you can drag into the games and also attach to player character, and that is what we are going to do, and that is what we are going to do in the upcoming minute. Let's come back into our blueprint third-person character and let's type event begin play. This event begin play is used for when you just started the game. So when the player spawn, this event begin play will play this event function first. Normally the things that there is something that started first before the event begin play happen. That is construction skip. Yeah, that is a good thing to know. Let's go to event begin play. So there is cast to player controller is valid. Add my okay. Okay, we are going to create a new sword class. Let's go to booming class and then create new actor. We're going to call BP sword 01. Press over here to open the sword blueprint and just click add the new component called static mesh or sword, and just looking for our sword, naming it to sword 01. Okay, sword 01 over here on static mesh, and you can see that sword show up. Press compile and save. Go back to our BP Jefferson character, and we have to spawn sword and attach it to player. Type spawn actor from class and select the class that we want, which is sword 01, BP sword 01, and we have to spawn transformation. Okay, we have to get location of the player hand, and we have to do something a little bit over here. Go to the player mesh over here, looking for this browse to SKM screen symbol in content browser over here. Just press this folder with a magnifying glass. It will show it's on content browser over here. SKM screen symbol. Just open it. Now you will see there is our player model. Just come to skeleton, 3 tab, and type hand R over here. Let's create a thing called add socket and call it sword. Okay, and then we right click over here and add private asset called sword 01 and just move a little bit. Sword 01. Boop. Okay, this might take some time. Boop. Boop. Okay, like this. Yeah, and what this thing do is we are creating a socket that determine the location of sword socket to the player. Yeah, Okay, let's move something a little. Okay. Let's go back to BP charter. Go to event graph and from spawn transformation. You have to set some location. Here's socket transformation from our mesh. With this our player mesh. Oh, event graph. Where is it? Yeah. I accidentally close it. So we can open it over here. Yeah. Just go to this graph category and paste event graph to reopen it back. Yeah. From get, let's go back to event begin page and spawn actor BP01, and we get socket transformation, and in socket name that we want, that is sword. Yeah. Transform space, we have to just leave it to RTX work, I think, and the return value, check this actor to component. Yeah, this one. Socket name called sport, and parent. This is the input reference that we want from parent. Yeah, we need to have the parent of this word, which is the player mesh over here. Just connected it to here, and the location loop we have to snap to target, rotation snap to target, scale loop snap to target, then press compile, save, and also save all is appropriate way to save. Then when we run the games, you can see that there is a sword attached to the player. Oh, and you can see some weird thing happening over here when the player walking. Oh, okay. Guess what happened? So there is some collision problem with the player, charter, and the sword that we have to fix it. You have to go to third person for the recon, and we have to do some collision setting. Go to this static mesh of blueprints verse 01, and there is a category called collision over here in the details panel. We have to go to collision preset. The default one is block all dynamic. We have to set it to overlap all to make it able to overlap with player freely, and this can probably solve the issue. Okay, yeah, it's working. Now we got some sword and player to running like this. Yeah, yay. Okay, really nice. Okay, now that is for our first chapter. In the next part, we are going to make our player able to do some attacking animation and another enemy for you to hit them. Subscribe.